What's up, world? This is your boy E, and we're back at it again with another video. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the most difficult video that I've done. And it's because of the fact that I'm exposing myself in a way that I haven't with any other group of people, especially the world. And so they say confession is good for the soul. So I guess since we're family, that it's okay for me to share this. But let me start by saying this. I am mad. I am highly upset at how much this enemy has taken away from me, that I will not be able to really regain back. The many opportunities that I've missed, the many relationships that I've never pursued, the many ideas that I never wrote down, the many messages that I've never been able to speak, the many videos that I've never recorded, the many songs that I have never wrote, the many battles that I could have won, but I gave up, all because of this enemy that pursues me and tells me that I'm not good enough, that I'm not good enough, that if I do this one thing, that people will hate me, that people will judge me. If I embarrass myself, that I'm going to embarrass and shame the people that love me most. And so today I'm done. Like, I'm finished. Like, I'm coming out the closet. Actually, let me rephrase that. I'm stepping out and I am exposing my biggest fear to the world. Now, some of you guys may be asking, why do this? And I would say, because I'm tired of this thing owning me. Like, I want to break free of this. It's a constant battle for me that I'm facing. And ultimately, by sharing my struggle, hopefully it will help you in your struggle if some of you guys have this same fear or have other fears that you're facing. And so let me go ahead and just get it out there. My biggest fear is, drum roll please, failure. Yep, failure. My biggest fear is failure. I hate failure with a passion. If failure was a monster, like, I would stab it, die, 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 and then stab it, stab it and beat it, and then stab it and beat it and beat it and stab it, and then stab it and beat it 1,000,000 times until there was nothing left. That's how much I hate failure. Die! Now you may be asking, why is this my biggest fear? I think it's because I do not want people to see that I am weak, that I am human, or that I make mistakes. It's nice when people see you on Instagram with the perfect filter and background. It's nice to post on Facebook when you've done this amazing accomplishment, like you graduated or you got a new car, you're in a relationship. But no one really wants to see you when you suck. Like, no one wants to see that. No one wants to see you when you fail. Like, you're not going to get any Facebook likes for failing. When you're going through depression and wondering if you're ever going to really make a big impact in the world that you live in, like, no one wants to see that type of stuff. And it also sucks from the standpoint that you have people who will not really say, but kind of place expectations on you that you're supposed to present this nice, pristine, cropped, edited version of yourself and not show any of your imperfections, not show any of your flaws. And that makes it difficult to really just get out there and say that, hey, like, I'm a failure, that I suck. This is something that I struggle with. And I also struggle with fear of failure. And let me just say that, yes, I am a failure. I have failed several times, whether that be, being selfish in my relationships, just being a man, period. So many ways that I've failed. And I want to just say that and get that out there because, sometimes people can have this cookie cutter image of you and it's not true. And I think it would make it a lot easier in the world that we live in if we can just be real and vulnerable about the things that we struggle with. And it's okay to fail. I remember a friend just kind of echoing that and encouraging me and saying that, hey, like, it's really okay to fail. And especially if you are Christian, like, you should definitely know that it's okay to fail, because God gives us grace and love, not based on our performance, but he loves us unconditionally through his son, Jesus Christ, that his mercies are new every day, and that he is a loving father ready to pick up his children when they fall. And it reminds me of riding a bike. Like, anybody knows when you ride a bike the first time that you're going to fail. Like, you're not just going to do it flawlessly and not fall and get scuffed up. And I think there's many times where I've done that. Like, I've rode the bike and I've fallen, and then I'm like, well, I'm never riding the bike again. And what I didn't realize is that, man, the more you ride the bike and you fall, the more that you ride the bike and fall and then get back on the bike again and keep riding, that ultimately through that perseverance, it's building up in you character to the point that you no longer have to hold on to the handlebars when you're flying down a hill, because you've conquered riding the bike, that you can ride to the greatest enjoyment and ultimately have the greatest victory, and that victory be sweeter because of you overcoming failure. And failure is a great teacher. It's a great teacher, and it's also something that helps you to grow and understand that when you overcome those obstacles, when you persevere, that you'll enjoy the victory that much better, and you'll also be able to encourage someone else who's struggling with the same things. And so I appreciate you guys for listening to this video. Hopefully it's encouraged you, but that's my biggest fear, is fear of failure. And I hope that you guys will be willing to share your struggles too. Perhaps in the comment section, if you want to share what your biggest failure is. I know that's kind of bold to do, but I'm telling you, like, there's healing in showing your scars and showing your ugly parts. And so feel free to drop a comment, even if you just want to encourage people who you know that are failing right now and that are being prideful about it and trying to act like they got it all together. Like, if you feel like this video would help them, feel free to share that. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys for watching. So I hope you have a great week, and I will catch you next time. Peace.